Hey kids, let's learn about different types of sentences now. And after that, don't forget to attempt the activities.
The sentence. A group of words which make complete sense is called a sentence. Kinds of sentences. Declarative or assertive sentence. Interrogative sentence. Imperative sentence. Exclamatory sentence. Declarative or assertive sentence. A sentence that simply affirms or denies something is called a declarative sentence. Interrogative sentence. A sentence that asks a question is called an interrogative sentence. Imperative sentence. A sentence that expresses a command, advice, request, or prohibition is called an imperative sentence. Exclamatory sentence. A sentence that expresses strong feeling is called an exclamatory sentence. Look at the following sentences. Animals live in the forest. What is your name? What a beauty! Shut the door.
Okay kids, tell me, can you reach the moon? No, you cannot. So let us see now where you should use can and where you should use cannot.
Can and cannot. Can is used to show ability. I can fly a kite. Can is used to show ability. I can play football. Cannot is used to show disability. I cannot play a violin. Cannot is used to show disability. I cannot do exercise. A monkey can climb a tree. A cat can catch a mouse. I cannot play a violin. I cannot do exercise. I can read English but cannot read Urdu. He can sing a song but cannot play a violin. We can play cricket but cannot play hockey. We can climb a wall but cannot climb a mountain. We can play with a dog but cannot play with a snake.
Hey kids, have you learned about basics of English language? Come on, you're going great, and now let's learn about interrogations.
The interrogation. Interrogatory sentences ask questions. They begin with a verb or an adverb and end with a question mark. Why are you late? Where is your house? How are you? Interrogative sentence. A sentence that asks a question is called an interrogative sentence. Listen carefully. Is he Mac? Yes, he is Mac. Does he carry a bag? No, he does not carry a bag. Where is he going? He is going to the market. Why is he going to the market? He is going to the market to buy shoes for himself and toys for his sister. Is this a horse or a donkey? This is a horse. What does he carry? He carries a wooden cart. Have you seen the cab? Yes, I have seen the cab. Can the cab carry people from one place to another? Yes, the cab can carry people from one place to another.
Hey kids, do you see a lot of capital letters falling behind me? Let's learn about capital letters now.
Capital letters. Capital letters, for example, A, B, C. Small letters, example, small a, small b, small c. Capital letters. First letter of the first word in the sentence is written in capital letter. Example, shut the window. Are you ready for the tea party? Pronoun I and the name of the god is always written in capital letter. Example: all pray to God for his blessings. She knows to whom I am related. All proper nouns begin with capital letters. Example: Wilson, Jennifer. India. The Ganges is a holy river. The Himalayas serve as a boundary for India. Many ships sail in the Arabian Sea. All surnames and initials are in capital letters. Example: Mr. Kark, US. All names of days, months, languages, subjects, and festivals begin with capital letters. Example: English, Deepavali, Monday, January. Mathematics,
I can see so many full stops, question marks and commas behind me. Please stop them because I'm going to tell my kids about punctuation now.
The punctuation. Punctuation marks are used to express appropriate meaning of the sentence. Example: we pray to God. What I want. Delhi, the capital of India, is a big city. Kinds of punctuation. There are 3 kinds of punctuation marks, generally used in written English: full stop, comma, question mark. Full stop. Rule 1. A full stop is used when the sentence is complete. Look at the following sentences. Pat jumps over the wall. Jennifer is singing a song. It is morning. I am waiting for my sister. Rule 2. A full stop is used after the initials of a person, place, and qualification, such as George William Bush is written as capital G, full stop, capital W, full stop, Bush. Masters of Arts is written as capital M, full stop, capital A, full stop. United States is written as capital U, full stop, capital S, full stop. Rule 3. A full stop is also used after a command sentence such as shut the door. May God give peace to the departed soul. Please come and attend the class.
Hey, I'll be very happy if you learn properly. Otherwise, I'll be very sad. I've just used some opposite words here. Let's learn more about them.
Opposite words. Shut, open. Forget, remember. Hate, love. Cry, laugh. Stand, sit.
Hey kids, now let's learn about pronunciations. For example, my name is Shweta and not Sweta. So let's learn about correct pronunciations.
The pronunciation. The act of speaking words in a specific way. Observe the pronunciations. Honest, are, honor, she, ship, sheep, later, letter, latest. Zigzag, zero, zip, boys, toys, girls, chairs, this, these, that, they. Observe the sounds and say these words aloud. She, ship, shop, shock, shut, ball, call, hall, wall, tall.
I'm gonna buy 2 shirts from 2 different shops. Hey kids, are you confused? I used too many times. Don't worry, I'm gonna take you to an interesting world of similar sounds.
I, B, C, do, dear, listen the sounds. 3, thief, thin, thick, teeth, bat, cat, rat, ran, jam, sound, pound, round, ground, found. Observe the sounds and read aloud. She, see, clash, class, shot, sort, ship, sip, slide, side. Form, farm, cord, cart, port, part, seat, sheet, cell, shell. He, we, tree, hit, sit, pit, cup, cut, butt, push, put, pull. Matching words. Teachers and students. Doctor and patient. Boys and girls. Eat and drink. Poor and rich. Pair of goats. There was a bridge on the river. It was narrow and only one animal could go over it at a time. One day, a black goat and a brown goat met each other on the bridge. They were facing each other. The black goat snarled at the brown goat and said, "Get out of my way." The brown goat was very angry and snarled back, "You hot-headed blackie, move back, or else I'll throw you into the river." Both the goats got angry and threatened each other. They started fighting. As the bridge was narrow, they could not balance themselves and fell into the river. Both of them got drowned in the swift current of the river. Next day, two other goats met on the same bridge. They were facing each other. They were calm and peaceful. One goat requested the other, "Please, give me way." The first goat sat down and let the other goat step over his body. Then he stood up and went on his way. Thus, both of them crossed the bridge safely. Moral: anger leads to sorrow and peace leads to happiness. The Rich Lady and the Artist. There lived a rich old lady with her pet dog named Caesar. She was fond of paintings. Once, she asked an artist to paint her portrait. The artist worked hard for many days and prepared her portrait. He invited the lady to see the portrait in his studio. The old lady came to the studio with her pet dog. She had a very amusing belief about her dog. She believed that her dog is wise and clever and can give advice to her. Therefore, she asked her dog, "Look, Caesar darling, here is your mistress." But the dog showed no interest and did not respond. The rich lady said to the artist, "See, Mr. Artist, my dog has not approved the portrait. The portrait does not resemble me." The artist was a wise man. He did not argue with the lady. He simply said, "Madam, please come again tomorrow. I will make the portrait again which will look so real that your Caesar will also approve of it." The next day, the lady again went to the studio with her pet dog Caesar. She showed the portrait to her dog. The dog immediately wagged its tail and ran to the portrait. It licked it with great interest and was very happy. She said, "Wonderful! My Caesar has liked the portrait and has approved of it. I also like the portrait." "Please pack it." The artist asked for a big amount and the lady paid it willingly. The secret of dogs liking the portrait was that the artist had rubbed the portrait with a juicy piece of meat. Its smell had made the dog lick it. The wise artist had a hearty laugh after the lady had left the studio. Moral: intelligence always pays. The merchant and the monkeys. There was a merchant who used to sell caps. He always wore a cap on his head. Once, he was taking rest under a tree and fell asleep. There were many monkeys on the tree. The monkeys took away all the caps and wore them. The merchant woke up and saw that his box was open. He was angry when he saw that the monkeys had taken away the caps. He thought of a plan. He took off the cap from his head and threw it down. The monkeys have a habit of copying others. The monkeys followed him and threw down all the caps. The merchant collected the caps and went away happily.
Let's learn about tenses now. They are essential to learn any language. I'll tell you more about present, past and future tense.
The tense. An action can be broadly placed under any of the three tenses: the present tense, the past tense, or the future tense. The tense of a verb shows the time of an action or event. Kinds of tenses: present tense, past tense, future tense. Present tense. A verb denoting an action taking place in the present time is said to be in the present tense. Example: he writes a book. The bird is singing. Past tense. A verb denoting an action that has taken place in the past is said to be in the past tense. Example: The horse jumped over the wall. She was singing a song. Future tense. A verb denoting an action that may take place in future is said to be in the future tense. Example: he will write a book. I shall be singing a song. There are 4 parts in present tense, past tense and future tense. Indefinite or simple tense, continuous or imperfect tense, perfect tense, perfect continuous tense. Examples: John likes kites. He does not like dolls. Use of simple past tense, present and past: is, was, are, were, has, had, give, gave. Eat, ate, throw, threw, sleep, slept, walk, walked.
Kids, let us learn about paragraph writing now. And let us start with a small paragraph.
Scene at the railway station. This is a railway station. There are a lot of passengers at the station. Some passengers are entering the train and some are coming out of the train. There are several porters carrying the luggage of the passengers. There is a restaurant. There is a tea stall. There is an inquiry counter. There are various stalls like bookstall, tea stall and a fruit seller. There is hustle and bustle everywhere.
Do not miss your classes. Now this is an instruction. We'll learn more about instructions now.
Instruction. We may come across certain instructions. Please obey these instructions. Don't spit. Don't blow horn. Don't make noise. Don't pluck flowers. Don't break a queue. Mr. Tam gives instructions to his grandson Tom. Don't drive too fast. Tom: yes, I won't. Mr. Tam: don't eat stale food. Tom: yes, I won't. Mr. Tam: don't be late for school. Tom: yes, I won't. Mr. Tam: don't give food to the animals in the zoo. Tom: yes, I won't. Mr. Tam: don't ride a bicycle on the pavement. Tom: yes, I won't. Instruction. Don't pluck flowers. Don't walk on the grass. Don't bring animals. Don't ride a bicycle in the park. Don't throw polythene bags. Don't go to bed late. Don't play in the rain. Don't play on the road. Don't quarrel with your friends.